Welcome everyone. How are you doing today? My name is Veronica Anderson and I am the owner and creator of Reese by Veronica. And this is day 3 of 12 days of Christmas. So I'm coming to you today in my home, in my craft room. We're going to do 12 days of Christmas and today is day 3. Now, however, if you have not seen day 1 or day 2, I have it on my page so you can go over there and watch the replay. So welcome everyone. Tell me how you doing, how things are going. Today is Thursday, tomorrow is Friday, TGIF. So how your day been going today? My day been fine. Where are you from? Let me know where you from. Tell me hello. Let me know how much you enjoying this. And I'm from Houston, Texas. So let me know. Tell me hello and let me know where you're viewing me from. So we could just get to know each other better during these 12 days of Christmas. Oh, how I love Christmas. And I'm not saying I love Christmas by giving gifts. I just love the way people decorate. I love how they do that. That is so cute to me. I love to decorate, especially during Christmas time, and showing all the glitz and glam and all of that. So, hello, Miss Beverly. How are you? Miss Cynthia, how are you? Phyllis, how are you? Just want to say hello to some people. Hi, Vivian. How are you? Guys, I'm doing great. I am doing great. This is why I tell you, on the 12 days of Christmas, times will vary because it'll be times that I'll be in early and sometimes I'll be in later, midday, or however. So that's why I don't like to give a certain time because people be looking for that certain time. And I just can't give you a certain time on that because the way I work, my time varies. It goes up. It could be early, midday, late at night when I get home. But neither here, say there. I'm here right now, and we're gonna have some fun tonight. And we're gonna create something cute again. Now, the first day we created a beautiful wreath, and yesterday we did a beautiful gift box and we did a coffee mug to go into the gift box. I already know where this is going. This is going to one of my little cute co-workers at the job. I think she's around my daughter's age, Linda's age, and she's so sweet. Have you ever met anyone at your job and you just hit it off? And she's young and I love her. She's a nurse and she's very inspiring and love what she does. You know, I love that in young people that wants to do better and wants to improve their selves and just grow. But anyway, today what we're going to do today, we're going to do some more vinyl. We did vinyl last night. I want to do vinyl again. And because this piece here will be going in my home right by under in my baker's rack. So I need something to go there that I'm going to leave there all the time. And what we'll be using today, this is piece here I got from at home and it was on the clearance rack. I'm loving it. This is a galvanized. Have you guys ever heard of galvanized pieces? And this is a tray actually. This is actually a tray where you can put things on and serve. But I'm gonna put some a wording on here that we all need in this time. So I'm going to use this tray here and I'm loving it. And because I love galvanized and I love farmhouse style. That's one of my favorite things to work with, working in farmhouse and galvanized. And galvanized means that you have silver. And like this here, it's rustic. I'm going to bring it down a little bit. It's a rustic type and I love this. This is cute. And I'm going to use some black vinyl on this. And what I'm going to do, since we're using HGTV, I'm using Orcal 651, and this the gloss looking kind right here. And it's black, so it's going to go well with the silver tone, and then with the farmhouse with the rustic on here. I'm loving that. That is so cute. Now, last night when we did it, I have already pre-cutted it. I have got it already done. But what we're going to do here, I'm going to weed everything out so you guys can see it. I know you say, why you brought that back? Because I want to clean this off. And cleaning that off is with using alcohol on it. And when you do that, they get rid of all the debris or anything else that you have on your particular project that you're going to use. Whatever material that you're going to use, you want to clean it off. So I'm going to clean it, just get some alcohol on it, clean it up, because you know when you purchase things out of the store, people put things on top of it and then it be put in a bag. So I'm just going to just go across, back and forth, just like this, and do all of that good stuff, because I do love that. See, look all the dirt on there. This is why I tell you, you have to clean it off first. So you want to get all that debris and all that off of that. So what I'm going to do now is place this over here, place it to the side. So we're going to be, those of you just not joining, this is what we're going to be working with tonight. I love this. This is called a galvanized piece. Farmhouse feel to me, because I love her farmhouse. And we're going to put some wording on there. Tell me what you guys been doing today. I know today is Thursday, and we got one more day to go, and then we'll be into our weekend. So right now what I'm going to do, I'm going to lower the camera down. That way you'll get a good view of me weeding out the project. And weeding means that you will take out the excess piece that you doesn't need. Like when you have an, say if you have an O in your wording, you want to take out that center piece out of it. And so that's what that is all about. Hello, Miss Jessica Thomas. How are you? Hope everything going good. How's the family? So I'm just going to place it on here. I like that little piece of cord, that piece right there. I'm just going to place it on this here. So we're just taking out the inside of this here. And I made a pretty large size of it because it is a large tray. So I want to just take that out just like that. Make it a little larger to fit. Not too big, not too small. That way when people see it, they will see the wording of it. So I'm just taking out the excess pieces here. Getting it going on. Have you guys started Christmas shopping? Well, I'm going to tell you, I haven't. So today was, those of you that know that my daughter is getting married on New Year's Eve. And so today I went out and found my shoes and my accessories, because didn't know right then what color I want to go with that dress that I'm wearing. But I seen some shoes today, and I say I'm gonna get these. I'm loving these here. So now I'm gonna just take off this. I'm hesitant to see if I'm just gonna cut this part off. All the excess part I love to cut off. There's less pulling on the vinyl. So, and I'm going to take this part off too. Just right at the edge. Because a lot of times you can have these little pieces of vinyl. You can, if you're using just small wording, you can use that. Because as you can see, it was a longer piece, so I had already used my cutter, my paper shredder, not shredder, but paper cutter. I used that to cut it so it can be neater, straight. So when you have excess vinyl, you can use it for other projects. Say for instance, if you want to use it for, let's see, if you want to just use it to make a small little, make a wording out of it, you can. And that'll be great with that. Kid, how are you? Girl, I'm doing great. Just doing what I love to do. Creating and showing you guys different things. So I'm just going to weed it out. But not weeding, I'm just going to take it and go backward and forward to get it going. So I'm just taking my time, weeding it out. There we go. And I'm just put that right there. I always do that because I look at it and then see that I might not have gotten my eye or whatever else, but I have gotten everything, and this is what I'm using today. Today I choose joy, so I'm gonna put that on there because we need to choose joy and happiness all the time. Regardless what's going on, we still have to have joy in our heart, you know, because the new normal, I don't even say the new normal because I know it's going to get back to where it used to be. It's just going to take some time. And we as humans have to be patient. But sometimes that is hard for us to do because we want things to be done immediately. And that is not going to happen. And one thing we have to realize, you know, we took advantage that we was able to go anywhere we wanted to go, anytime, and go out to eat, go to the mall, do this. Now it's pretty much we kind of strapped because we cannot be moving around like we used to. We can, but we have to put our masks on. We have to practice social distance, and that's what it is. And we have to just go head on and just know, still know, and always will be, God is in control. He got us all covered. So I'm weeding out this here part 2 because I want to put a scripture right under that. And the scripture I chose was Psalm chapter 30, verse 5. Joy does come in the morning. Weeping may endure for the night, but joy comes in the morning. And sometimes you get a piece that fall on the lettering. All you do is bend it up. Then you take it and you get it off, just like I just did. But you have to be patient, because if you're not going to get it like you want it, and then you're going to be aggravated with yourself. So that's what we doing. So we got Psalms 35. So now, since we have weeded all that out, now what we're going to do is use transfer paper. Now, transfer paper comes in this paper form, and it also comes in the clear form. I choose, I have both kinds. Only reason why I'm taking this off because I want to stabilize this better, like this. I do this as well. That way I know my, whatever I have, not going to be moving That's what I hope it don't do. Normally we have my tape, but I don't have my tape right now. You just want to just leave it down just a little bit. So I got this. And what I tend to do when I have it on here, I do this. That way it gets stability on here. And then all you have to do is bring your project, whatever you're using, I can bring it over, and just put it right under that tape. I want to make sure it's dead fast, so I can do this. I have all type of ways the way I do it. This is one of the ways that I love to do. Get this off of here. Don't belong there. No, you don't. And you can do it like this. Trying to make it as straight as I can. Sorry guys, I'm all about perfection sometimes, and these are one of the times. So let me get my tape so I can make sure this brother stays in place. Got it. That wasn't too long, was it? So I got this tape here. It's gonna stay. Just need a little piece off. Thought the transfer paper was gonna let me do it. That one gonna stay. Thought I got some strength in my hand to cut it. Here we go. So in order to do this project, you would also need a cutter machine. That would be either a Cricut Explorer, Cricut Maker, Silhouette, Cameo, whatever maker that you choose to use. And you get you an whatever your wording you want to say, you could put it on there and cut it out. So do anybody here have a Cricut or a Cricut Maker? What do you have? So now I'm just going to make sure all that glitter and stuff is off of there. Now I'm going to place it down because it's straight and it's not going to move. So what I do is just take my hand and run it across, and then I get my squincher right here, and I just keep doing this to make sure I get all the bubbles out. I go cross, and I go this way, and as you can see, it gets smoother because what we do in here, we want the transfer tape to adhere to the Orcal 651, and 651 is the shiny version, and they got the 631, which is the matte finish. When I do my any of my projects, I love to do the 651. It's shinier, it stands out more, and it's good for outside if you want to use it. 631 is pretty much for the inside, you know, if it's not any sun is hitting on it. but I use 651 all the way. Now, however, I do have 631 as well, but my go-to is 651. So we're going to put some transfer tape on the scripture as well, because we're going to put that on there. And the only reason why I have taken that out separately from the wording, because I want to put it in the place I want to do it, put it in. Because sometimes you don't want it right under the wording that you want it on. I'm going to place this over here, bring this one here. So guys, if you're just not joining, this is the third day of Reese by Veronica, 12 Days of Christmas. This is where you will learn different designs. We will be doing all types of things. For those of you that know me, I am the Reef Diva. I love making reefs, and that is my main specialty. But however, I am a crafter at heart. I love making different other things for my home, for other people, you know, centerpieces and all that good stuff. So I love doing all those wonderful things and all of that. So now what we're going to do is bring this back over. I'm going to bring this down. I want to make sure, I always do it repeatedly to make sure that it is good. Now this here is just going to sit on the lower rack of my baker's rack. So I love having inspirational wording around my home. I even have it in the all over my house, really, in the restroom, everywhere, because we need that. Trust me, we need that uplifting. I mean, you must have it, because there's no other way to survive all what goes on in your life, you know, job, whatever. You need inspiration wording. And with that being said, you need to know, read the word of the Lord. You know, faith comes by hearing the word of the Lord. So this is why I love it. So I'm going to peel it up, going from at the bottom. Peeling it away. So if some of it come up, all you have to do is just press down and it'll come off. And if it doesn't, you can just turn it over and use your hand to press it down, or your squincher, and just do it all over, start over again in that area to make sure that it sticks. And another thing I'm going to do with this, I will Mod Podge it to make sure, because I want it to stay permanent, which it will stay permanent regardless with the HGV, but with the Orcal, the vinyl. But I want to make sure it sticks even more. Uh-oh, sorry for the noise. So I'm bringing this back up, and I have already cleaned it. So all I'm going to do is just place it down and figure out which way. Bring it even. I want it to be even out. I'm telling you, when I do projects, guys, I love to make sure that it is pretty much straight. Bring it up a little bit. So now I'm just gonna use this as well. I truly love the font on this. You know, I love to mix different fonts, like printing and then doing a cursive in it. It really brings it out when you do that. So I'm loving that. So you just want to make sure you get all your little bubbles out on here again, because you want to press it down. And I think while this is adhering on here, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to answer. I would be happy to answer. I'm going to get my Mod Podge, and I'm going to show you guys what Mod Podge I would use. And this is the Mod Podge with the gloss finish on it. So I'm going to use that. And I'm going to get my brush out. I normally have a little cup here to pour Mod Podge in, but I don't right now. So this is what I generally use. The gloss. You don't have. You can use the matte finish or whatever you want to use, but this is the one. This is my go. This is the one I just picked up right now. So I'm gonna be using this tonight. I'm loving this. Let me see how it is working out. Cute, cute. Take my time. Now, you know, some people I know, some craft makers, people that use vinyl, some of them leave it on for the next day. I mean, the transfer paper. You know, I have tried that, but it still does the same. It really does. Now, if you want to just make sure that, hey, no lifting, and I have had projects that I have done years ago, and it still looks good. It truly does. I'm loving that. Now I'm going to put my Psalms 35, chapter 30, verse 5 on here. Let's see how that look. I took that off because I want to see. Yeah, I want to get that other piece off of there before I put it on here. That's why I took the vinyl part off, because I seen a little speck in there. I didn't want that in there, and that was in the A. Okay, now I'm going to put it right here. This is the only reason why I did it separately, because I want to put it where I want it to be. And you always want to make sure whatever you're using, you want to make sure it's straight. so you won't be crooked. Now we put that there, and I'm just gonna do this. Crafting is so relaxing to me. I don't know about you guys, but it's very, very, very relaxing. It is. That's just a getaway for me. I'll be in my own little world. That's it. So you guys can take a look at it. Got it. Isn't it cute? It looks great. I'm loving it. So it'll sit right on that bottom shelf. I just love the rustic feel of this. It looks great. The feel of it is awesome. The look, it's just totally different. So and it's nothing but a what you put on here. That's it, and it's great. I'm loving. Now I'm gonna put Mod Podge it, because I don't see anything else that I need to do. And I'm going to do a quick Mod Podge. See, you have to be organized when you're a crafter now. I have all my brushes in here, and I also have brushes there, so I can just pick it up and go. So what you want to do is just shake this up. Thanks, Kat. Shake it up real good. Because you know it'd be sitting there. And you did. I know. It's very, very good stress reliever with this. It is. And I'm just going to put a little Mod Podge on it. Like going across here. And Mod Podge come out white. But you know what? It dries clear. All I'm doing is, this is called like a sealant. Not just a sealant. It is a sealant. This seals it in for you. I'm just Mod Podging that in. And this, in the morning, tomorrow, it's going to be clear. So I got this rack from, not rack, but from At Home. And it was on clearance too, so that made it even better. So I'm just putting the lid on there, and that's all I'm going to do. Just making sure I done got all in there on every lettering on here. So that is it for today. Give me some Mod Podging. So I'm loving that. So I'm going to clean this brush out. Let it air dry. And then when I have done with my transfer paper, I normally just put it right back on here because I use it again. I normally use, if I use it maybe twice. But if it have a lot of glitter or whatever on it, I won't use it. Now I've been having that for a minute. So, I'm just cutting that piece off because it had glitter on it. And I don't want to use the glitter. So this is what we got, guys. I'm loving it. It is super duper cute. This is going to go on my baker's rack. And this way right here with this wording here, I can use it year round. I don't have to change anything or do anything to it. I can use it year round on this. So it is cute. I'm loving that. It's just a tray where, you know, a tray that you normally carry things on. It's just a tray on there. You can put that on there. So I'm loving that. That is super duper cute. I'm loving that. So guys, this is the third day of Reese by Veronica 12 Days of Christmas. I am enjoying creating with you guys. I'm so happy that you guys decided to join me each day. And do not stop. I will be on tomorrow doing day 4 of 12 Days of Christmas. I am so enjoying this. I hope you guys are enjoying it. And if you're watching, invite your friends. Tell them about it, because you never know. This is something they can use. Not only do you have to use this wording, you can use this tray and put on someone's, for instance, like my daughter's getting married. This tray could be specialized just for them. It can have, her married name would be Francis, so it could be Francis established in, you know, established date, and have that on there. And they can display this tray. They can display it on their cabinet. If you have some high, tall cabinets, you can put it on an easel and have that displaying, so when people walk in, they can see that. You can also just have your name, or whatever you choose to want to use it for, you can. So you can, this tray is very user friendly. You know, if you have, and you can have your name on it, welcome family and friends. You can put that on there, and you can serve on here as well. Now with this tray, I wouldn't advise that you cut on it, because you know you have vinyl on here. I wouldn't advise that you put food on it. But if you want to carry, you know, carry something on it for the person, or if they want to place their plate on here and eat off this tray, you can do that. But don't place food on directly on it. I don't advise that. So that's what we doing today. So we good. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm loving this. So I'm going to put this up once it dry out. And this is day 3 of Reese by Veronica 12 Days of Christmas. I love you guys. So if this is your first time joining me, please click that follow button if you don't mind. And they do that for me if you please. And also, if you want to check me out on Instagram, I'm on Instagram, Reese by Veronica. I have a Pinterest. I do have an Etsy shop, Reese by VA. You can go there and look at some goodies that I have. Like this shirt I have on. I have this in my Etsy shop. Who don't like watching movies, watching the Hallmark movie? This is my movie watching shirt. So, guys, I'm going to stand up and let you take a look at it. So, I'm loving it. It's cute. It's one of my best sellers during the holidays. So, you can have one too. So, you can go there and purchase you one. So, I love you guys. I even have tote bags there too if you want to get a tote bag. I have a 15 by 15 tote bag. It's great. I'm loving it. It says ribbons makes everything better. Y'all, I'm loving it. Okay, I'm gone, but I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. So come back on tomorrow and watch day 4 of 12 Days of Christmas. I love each and every one of you. And like I always say, put God first and everything else will fall in line. Bye-bye. I love you. Good night. Bye-bye.